99% of men never realize this, yet it's exactly the kind of behavior that naturally sparks attraction in women. It may sound surprising at first, but think about it. How many men do you know who are good-looking, successful, and competent, yet still struggle to create a genuine connection with women? The reason is simple: attraction goes far beyond appearance, money, or social status. Many men overlook subtle but incredibly powerful behaviors that make them stand out and stay in a woman's mind long after the interaction ends. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 qualities that many women deeply appreciate but rarely communicate directly. These are not cheap tricks, pickup lines, or manipulation tactics. These are deeper psychological principles rooted in human nature and timeless wisdom. Once you understand them, you may completely change the way women perceive you. If you haven't learned these principles yet, chances are you're missing out on a level of attraction that continues to grow even after the date is over. Before we begin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. You're watching Soy's Nexus. Let's get started. First secret: the power of touch before intimacy. Picture this scenario. You're on a great date. The conversation flows effortlessly. She smiles, laughs at your stories, and everything seems to be going perfectly. Then, after you drop her off and send a message later, you never hear back. Many men assume emotional connection is built entirely through words and conversation. But women respond not only to what you say. They also respond to your presence, your energy, and your body language. A light and respectful touch can sometimes create a stronger emotional connection than an hour of talking. A gentle touch on her back, a brief touch on her shoulder, or holding her hand for an extra moment can communicate comfort, warmth, and confidence. The key difference lies in your intention. Many men touch with an expectation attached. They hope for something in return, and that expectation creates pressure. On the other hand, a man who shows affection without demanding a specific outcome communicates security and self-confidence. And it is often within that atmosphere of safety and comfort that genuine attraction begins to grow. As Marcus Aurelius once said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. Second secret: the art of intelligent flirting. Most men fall into one of 2 categories. Some flirt excessively and come across as needy or desperate. Others avoid flirting entirely and end up being forgotten. The ideal approach exists somewhere in the middle. Flirting is not about memorizing clever lines. It is about creating playful energy, light-hearted moments, and a subtle sense of excitement. It is an exchange of emotions and energy. Imagine she mentions that she loves Italian food. Instead of simply saying, "Me too," you could smile and say, "Then you haven't tried my secret recipe yet." Suddenly, the conversation becomes more engaging and playful. You're inviting her to participate rather than simply exchanging information. The problem is that many men flirt while secretly seeking approval. They make a joke and immediately look for reassurance that it was successful. That need for validation weakens attraction. Confident men flirt because they enjoy the interaction itself, not because they desperately need a positive reaction. Even eye contact plays an important role. Holding her gaze for a few extra seconds before naturally looking away can create a subtle tension that feels exciting and memorable. Third secret: truly listening. In today's world, genuine listening has become rare. Most people are not actually listening. They're simply waiting for their turn to speak. While someone else is talking, they're already planning what they want to say next. Women notice this much faster than many men realize. When a woman shares something personal, she is not always looking for advice or solutions. Often, she simply wants to feel understood. That's why being fully present matters. Put your phone away. Stop rehearsing responses in your mind. Focus completely on what she is saying. Then ask questions that show sincere curiosity. For example, instead of changing the subject, you might say, "You mentioned that happened at work. How did that experience make you feel?" Simple questions like that demonstrate genuine interest. And genuine interest is valuable because it is increasingly rare. When a woman feels truly heard, trust begins to develop. And trust is the foundation of every meaningful connection. As Epictetus taught, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we may listen more than we speak. Fourth secret, emotional stability. There is one trait that many women admire deeply, the ability to remain calm under pressure. Women pay attention to how you react when things don't go your way. They notice how you handle disagreements, setbacks, disappointments, and unexpected challenges. Many men become defensive, emotional, impulsive, or insecure in those moments. An emotionally mature man does something different. He pauses. He takes a breath. He evaluates the situation. Then he responds calmly instead of reacting emotionally. He doesn't feel the need to win every argument. He doesn't constantly seek to prove that he is right. That level of self-control communicates strength. When you remain steady during difficult situations, you become someone she feels she can rely on. As Seneca said, the greatest power a person can possess is mastery over themselves. Fifth secret, the ability to walk away. This may be the most powerful principle of all. Women are often attracted to men who possess enough self-respect to walk away when necessary. This doesn't mean playing emotional games or pretending not to care. It simply means refusing to tolerate disrespect and refusing to depend on another person's approval for your happiness. There is an interesting paradox in human relationships. The less afraid you are of losing someone, the more attractive you often become. Why? Because that mindset communicates confidence, independence, and emotional abundance. Desperation pushes people away. Confidence draws them closer. When a woman realizes that you genuinely like her but do not rely on her to feel complete, something changes. Curiosity appears. And very often, curiosity is the spark that ignites desire. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that we control our minds, but we do not control external events. Protect your peace. Protect your purpose. Distance yourself from anything that threatens either one. In the end, most men will hear these principles and continue living exactly as they always have. They will continue seeking validation, chasing approval, and repeating the same patterns over and over again. But a small number of men will choose a different path. They will apply these ideas. They will develop stronger character. They will build genuine confidence. And those are the men who become unforgettable. Those are the men who leave a lasting impression. The choice is yours. Will you continue doing what everyone else does? Or will you develop the qualities that truly set you apart? If you've watched until this point, write solid in the comments to show your commitment to self-improvement. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for Soy's Nexus. We'll see you in the next video. Stay strong. Protect your peace. Maintain your balance.